Hello, and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm going to say I'm kind of curious to see where it's going to load us into here. Because I've loaded it before, well, it wouldn't let me save, and I think it doesn't let, I think the game literally refuses to save while ever you've got blighted afflicting you. But I had to come off after last time. I'll turn the computer off, and so yeah.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory.
Looks like there's one harpy left up there.
Indomitable.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I've found, though, the recipe for a detoxifying potion. Oh,
No
here we
sense
go.
letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I did my best to match your skill, Master. There, Master, Saurians!
Sorry, let's put the
Against this foe.
lantern on. Oh, they're dead. And another one dead. Damn it, they shoved them out of the way when I'm about to attack.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Miss, shame us both.
Right, I think we've got everything from them. And right, I'm good.
I suppose I ought mention this as well. The pawns in this party are women all.
And I've no objections.
Hand over all the coin in your purse now.
I hope you
Well.
weren't expecting mercy.
Bonk. I think we got him. But yes, as I mentioned, so we'll be heading up here. And we're going to want to get back into town. The detoxifying thing, by the way, so I mentioned I'd looked up how to actually make it since last time. We need some, I think it's pitywort. I'm surprised, I must have like missed it while I was looking through here. Although I think actually what might have happened is I might not quite have had the things to make it at the time. And I think just as I were about, well, just before I came off, and I realised I couldn't save it, I think one of the pawns picked something up. Because yeah, as you can see, it isn't even showing on here that you can make it. But, Pitywort. Yeah. I think it needs to be combined with another herb that I don't currently have. And I think that's because we've made our companion into a logistician. So they keep using up all the herbs the moment we pick them up to make like random robrants and things.
We have found a material. Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Like, I think that might be it, actually. Yeah. We'll make one. Before they get a chance to use up the ingredients to make bloody healing salves and shit.
Perhaps this will seem
Suppose
a
it's
little
the one problem with
consequence,
logistician.
but
It's
some
good
masters
in
rearrange
theory,
their
but
tasks at
they're
the drop of a
really
hat.
crap
One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
at
I'll be sure to
determining
keep
what
that
you
in
need.
mind.
That got me nervous then. Everyone started pulling their swords out.
I'm not risking my life for a pittance.
Here comes the fun part. Gotta love. There we go. Oh. Okay, this specific angle.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived. I don't mean to pry.
Right, we
Morris,
know who this is.
I've just found out
His
Roger's
grandson's being
What?
abducted by wolves,
No!
and we have
I've
to
just
go and
heard
help.
news. Oh, my poor boy. Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go. Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the... Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Say we gather some information.
Right. One thing we need to do as well is we need to look around for, let's see, let's have a look at the quest. So this one is time sensitive. Speak to townsfolk.
Time. Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
Maybe this fella. Or not. You're important looking, you've got a cape and everything. No, okay, maybe this person.
Flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual?
Okay, but I am looking for someone.
Hi, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. He would say no more than 'twas a secret, yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad, his cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir.
Okay, that's a bit more, bit better information.
Poor Rog. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way up. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again?
Right, we've questioned enough people, we know where to go. Charge! He's picking flowers outside of town.
Mayhap the flower beds will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. I can guide you there if you wish.
Just gathering all the stuff and things as we go.
Let me get that.
Lay down your arms.
So are the bandits working with the harpies now?
The Arisen has been put to sleep. I'll save you.
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
We're gonna need to use some items here. Okay, use that. Go. Oh, chest.
What's only learning some caution? Shall it happen again?
Right. Harpies are dead.
Could you come over here?
And before our pawn combines them all, let's make some detoxifying things quick. Ooh. This is useful. So, Heartsblood Robrants can only restore stamina, but by combining them with this, they'll restore stamina and health now, and a lot more of it. So we'll use that. There we go. Ceremonial cave. Now, wait, Min there who wanted me to go look at something, but too late now. Gone. Annihilated. And we have here, looks like there's chopper horn. Ah, he's been picking moonglow plants then. So we just have to follow the trail of it. Oh, we've been out here before. This should be no problem. So wolves around here, eh?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Right. Ah, here we are.
I've a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll go
Here, to here, over there.
Come to think of it, it is difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Keep following the petals.
Look there. I espy another statue. Why don't we go take a look?
The wolves certainly dragged him a fair while. I'm just like puffing and panting. Certainly did. He's really gone, hasn't he? Okay, new unexplored areas. Looks like they're going into a cave. We might have found him here. Let's hope this isn't him.
A common reward. Frustratingly so. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Ah, here we go, more petals. And one of those beetles.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
Another encounter. I ill like this. I already can't tread from our previous engagement.
Well, that was instantaneous.
How did I get here? I remember. The wolves! You saved me. Didn't you, sir? How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Do we report back now?
Right. And off we go. Okay. So I think just before we went in, yeah, I spied a few things here.
Lest we be set upon from behind. Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Grass patterned camping kit. Oh. In that carcass there we found 500 gold. Not bad, eh? And I did grab the beetle off the tree, didn't I? Well, let's just double check everything that what we've got. 22 dried flowers. I'm taking it that's probably all the moon glow and stuff that we had all this time. They've probably all gone bad in our inventory, haven't they? We probably want to do some inventory sorting at the end of this. Grass pattern, we can probably pass that on to our pawn. Oh wow, a port crystal weighs a ton. We want to put that in our inventory. Not our inventory, our house storage. Right. And we've got a spare lantern now. Right, we need to do some storage management when we get back.
Here, if you please.
Maybe our our profession level will go up after this. With any luck, we'll have maxed out the entirety of the fighter tree. Right. Yeah, then we can pick up the warrior tree and start with that. I think we'll go warrior for a while. Then we'll do up the magical archer. And at that point we should be ready then to go for the warfarer.
Follow me.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Right.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Uh-oh. Oh. Well, the skeletons are dead already.
I shall do as you say.
I guess now we just follow all these petals in reverse and... Oh, there's that.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy. So to our rewards. You know what I'm doing.
We have no mage in the party, so this could be a problem. Oh, get out of the area.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
All together now.
Okay, let's try items. We'll go for... We've got a bunch of these, so let's give one of these to Min. We'll give a Robrant, that should be a bit better, to Leo. What else have we got? Strength and magic damage, spells, a healing spell, enchants weapons with lightning.
We attack this point.
Moment of victory is at hand.
Let us finish this.
Call here.
Take care where you place your feet. The sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as it is our enemies.
A bit of magic damage on his weapons is helping a lot here. Right, heals. Get that used.
Ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy.
I'm assuming this kid is like immortal or something. Or at the very least not being targeted. Oh. What have we got then? Mighty Robrant. Go. Yeah, I just gave you a Mighty Robrant. Use the damn thing. There you go. It's about to do a big spell. Ow. 1.5 health bars to go. If you want a profession level up, this is definitely how to get it. Certainly the crap one. Crap from that. The kid is randomly on fire. As you do. Black crystal and a chaos tine. Or
An
shine or whatever.
exemplary performance.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Right. We probably want to camp. Because God knows we need to after that. Everyone in town's probably worried sick about this kid now.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes
He's
open.
gonna get back. He's like, oh, I just got dragged away by the wolves, but don't worry, the man saved me. And then we fought a necromancer. And he brought me along for the ride. He's the best guy ever. I want to go and be an adventurer. And all parents can be like, what the hell did you do?
Anywhere if all we do is rest.
Time spent camping isn't necessarily time wasted.
Right. We'll head back. I cannot believe that we have only at that. Like, where would we go to see our profession, vocation level? That's it. Next, we need 3,800 discipline to level up again, do we? And she needs 4,500. Good lord. It's a while then. But then we'll have fully leveled it up. Then we're going to go warrior. Then we'll try magic archer. And then I think we'll be going, what's it? Warfare, I think they call it then.
This is generally used as a material.
Got it
At
all
times,
planned
I
out.
find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
Oh.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
The average bandit round here has like $500,000 worth of
Not
cash.
far from here. Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again. Of course it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
And here we are.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Now we just need to hand him over to his dad, and we should then be able to call this quest in. Lag. I keep saying lag, it's not, it's... Right, what's it? Frame rate drops. Because lag would suggest latency, but not multiplayer and all that, so...
Need anything?
Right, let's rotate the camera a bit until we can find a spot where it's not freaking out. No, no. Let's see if...
Business could be better, but I've weathered worse. Many thanks.
I've got your grandson here. Do you want him? just no option. Inform Morris of Roger's well-being.
Rog? Rog?
Oh, he's
Is that you, my
noticed.
boy?
He just had to
Hello,
squint a bit
Grandfather.
harder.
Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry,
Don't ask what we're up
Grandfather.
to on the way back.
I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you. Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude.
Yeah, no, I mean, he
am
was only
truly
briefly
in
on
your
fire.
debt. Pray take this.
And all his
Tis
limbs
naught
are
but
still
a
attached.
trifle in comparison to your kindness. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saving me.
There's a big sack of money on the
Resounding
shelves there.
success.
I'm almost certain
Might
that
as
would
well take a
classify as
look while
stealing.
you're here, eh?
We get a 5% discount. And he did have those potions, the git. So last time he was going to let me die. What's the difference between modern and mundane? Liable to collapse if attacks. Equipped to serve its base purpose and not more. Grass patterned. We've found one of those. But woo, an entire 5% discount.
Stop by again soon.
We only saved your son, pal, don't worry. Saint of the Slums. So we've got something to do for that as well here. Is there anywhere that we can swivel the camera to here and it'll... no, I think just literally this part of town is really, really just... I mean, it's definitely not a graphics thing. It wouldn't just drop like this
Aye?
due to some
In need
graphics
of a
problem.
doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
Right. So what we now want to do is go and get some discipline earned to finally get us to the max level of our vocations. And then we've got a ton of cash which we can spend on leveling up in this place. Well, not leveling up, on equipping ourselves with new gear. We might want to sleep at the inn first, but we'll see. There's our frame rate. Yeah, just that other end of town. Horrible. Even looking at it, there's something over there that just devours frames. And God knows what it is. It's the frame monster. Right. What the hell? That's just ugly guy there, my God. Okay. Quest-wise. Not map. Quests. Journey to Batal, basically. But we've got to get this evidence back first. What I suggest we do is we... Firstly, we're going to need to organise storage. Then we'll have a roam around the area. Just a bit of a trek around. Might be worth noting that we have seen, I think it was down here, that we know there's a drake. And there was one over here, wasn't there? But yeah, there seems to be a drake in this general vicinity if we ever want to go back there. And there's the option, if we wish to, we could head up through here and see what this northern path has in store through the misty marshes and the malachite forest. We could have a bit of a wander, come back, grab the medicine back up, hopefully once we've leveled up our professions, and take it from there. We'll have to see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been Dragon's Dogma 2. Well, that's something we might be able to... We might be looking to replace our archer soon as well for someone else. We're actually catching up on their levels. But yes, I'll see you next time. I'll see you then.